welcome to today's video. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the most insufferable and unbearable type of players in TF2. However, I'm going to describe to you some types of players that both you and me absolutely hate. And I think I'm going to say things that will piss off many people, but I am most definitely going to speak some truths that, we all know, but we just don't say. Now, of course, there are some unwritten laws or unwritten rules, you may call them as you wish, in Spectrum that I'm going to be talking about. What is an unbearable player in TF2? And first of all, I'm gonna have to clarify this. If you're going into a match and you're actively trying to rage bait people without typing in the chat or using voice comms, and it's just pure rage baiting gameplay, I get it, you're still being a dick, but it's respectable. But then there's another type of rage bait that I cannot just forgive, and I can't just let that slide. And that's when you type. Specifically when you're being the aggressor and you type. Now, one, you're either going for it, like you're actively chasing rage bait in response, which, I get it. Not everyone's having the most exciting life. It's fine, bro. I'm not gonna tell you to touch grass, and I'm not gonna be the one to judge you, but fucking karma is after your ass. And two, I don't know, there's no two, you're just a piece of shit. But either way, if someone's trying to rage bait you and they type in chat and they're going actively against you, don't give a fuck. Play your game. I think karma always gets these people, and I think they will be served the right plate of justice at the end. So yeah, that is that. Now, as far as rage baiters go, there's some type of rage baiting that I think is the lowest of the low, and it's absolutely despicable. Now, first, that would be the Demoman main, which spams sticky bombs. Now, I know, some people main Demoman, some people just love Demoman overall, and they just play the fuck out of that guy. And I respect that. But come on, bro. Seriously? Sticky bomb launcher? All it takes is one successful placement and one critical sticky bomb, and it's gonna blow shit up. We all know it's broken. It can shoot up 8 stickies at the same time. You can have an incredible hold at a choke point. I mean, come on, dude. You can do better. If a Demoman main just played Sticky Jumper and he just have a grenade launcher, do all this crazy shit that he's doing, I'm fine with it. I think that's skillful, it's impressive, it's fun. But playing Sticky Bomb Launcher, I think it's a fucking disgrace, especially when you're spawn coming people. That is absolutely fucking horrid. And the only reason I'm sort of able to justify this playstyle is whether someone's rage baiting you back and they started it first, so now you're gonna get their asses. That's the only way that I can see Sticky Bomb being justified. Let's move on from Sticky Bomb, because honestly, out of all the other motherfuckers in this list, I think Sticky Bomb actually requires some skill. Then I'm gonna move into some deeper territory, which is double, triple, quadruple, multiple medics on one guy. Or just a certain duo of guys. 2 medics on one heavy and 2 medics on a Demoman with a sticky bomb launcher, or 2 medics on a soldier with an original that spawns rockets out of his ass. I get it, medic is medic and he's necessary. Even in a team where there's an equal balance and one team doesn't have a medic and the other one does, I'm not gonna judge that. If you want to play medic, just play medic, do your thing, do your job. He's a fun class to play, but please, for the love of God, why do we need to pocket 2 medics, 1 guy? And I'm not gonna judge 2 medics for healing a guy that's actively carrying their team. I am gonna judge a dual medic healing 1 guy when their entire team is being completely destroyed and they're just completely and solely focused on 1 guy, and that's it. That's just not cool. And it's just boring. Especially when that medic duo is like a crit streak and an uber charge, or a crit streak and a quick fix. And even the vaccinator, because holy shit, if you combine mediguns with one another, it's just an entirely different story. Then I'm gonna get to uber maxing. And honestly, I don't know what to call this thing. I'm just calling it uber maxing out of my head because that's like, to me, the best description that I can give for this type of playstyle. It's when 2 medics, they heal one another and they're just having their uber saws whipped out and they just go and hit people and they uber charge each other. And it's a constant, endless uber charging, which sucks a lot. And sometimes there's nothing you can do about it. So yeah, that's not fun. I'm just gonna throw that in there. And moving on, another special little category, which I'm pretty sure many of you hate, spawn camping snipers. And you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that one douchebag outside your spawn to your right on top of that fucking rock. And it's not just bad water, it's swift water, it's gold rush, it's upwards, honestly the list goes on. Whenever there's a big opening outside a spawn, you just know there's gonna be a sniper waiting to piss you off. And that's the whole gimmick of snipers, I get it. They're just way in the back, they're chilling and they're just trying to third party people. I get it. Even though it's scummy to do that on the spawn, and sometimes they even boast about it. Like, chill out, dog. Chill out. You're a sniper. I don't want to throw smoke on snipers here. I think it's a fun class to play. And if you're playing Huntsman, well, props, dude, because Huntsman actually requires skill. Yes, I said that. What are you gonna do about it? You gonna cry? Anyways, moving on. I'm gonna piss so many sniper mains by saying that. It's fine. Then I'm gonna get onto spy mains that play Kunai vs Kunai. Whatever the fuck that's called. You know, the weeb spies. That's what we call them. The weeaboo spies. And these motherfuckers, they have no slack. I swear. These guys are ruthless and reckless. They don't give a shit. All they care about is fucking you up. And there's some sort of humiliation ritual that I love spy mains do that. They just fuck you over again and again and again. It's like they've killed you 5 times in a row and they just don't give a fuck. It's like they've never killed you before. You're gonna type in chat going at them. They're gonna be like, who the fuck are you? And you know, that's the best part about it. That's what pisses you off the most. They don't give a fuck. A spy main probably has 80 score by the time your second guy on the scoreboard has 40 points. And they just don't care. They're just having fun. Like, that's the thing about spies. I really fucking hated that class and it really pissed me off when I first started playing TF2 for the first time. After a long time, there is something very annoying that when you're trying to do your thing, somebody just comes behind your ass and they just backstab you and that's it. And I get it. I truly do. Trying to be stealthy, you're trying to be smart and sneaky, which is fine. And I also love playing spy, by the way, because I started playing spy and I realized, holy shit, this shit is fun. It's so easy. I mean, it's not that easy, but if you play a couple of games, you're starting to get the hang of it. You know, and there are some spy mains that have truly perfected the art of spy. And the way they play is magnificent, honestly, it's majestic. I cannot say anything about those guys, because they do have class in how they play spy. But of course, vive la France. Like, come on, bro. There are so many other options. You can play Eternal Reward, which is a knife I totally respect. You can play Default Butterfly, even if it's the worst of the bunch, but you can even play Big Earner. I think Big Earner is a very cool knife to play. It's a very fun playstyle to play, especially if you play Big Earner with L'Étranger and what's the... Dead Ringer, yeah, Dead Ringer. You can play also with Dead Ringer. I think that's a very, very fun playstyle to have, and it's very cool to walk around with. But anyways, if you love being a weeb, just be a weeb. I don't really care, honestly. Last but not least, if you're actively starting with Scout on a match and you're sweating your ass, you're sweating your balls in the game, especially if you play Scottergun. If this is you, then man, oh man, I hope you get your ass whooped one day. Because this is the most annoying shit entirely. Like, there's plenty of things that piss me off, but when a scout double tap your ass with a scattergun, like it's nothing. Really, what do you expect me to do? Come right back at you with a fucking NG or a medic? What am I supposed to do against a fucking scout that's double jabbing and moving like a fucking maniac with a scattergun? This is fucking diabolical, man. Why aren't you going after heavy or after soldier or demo man? What have I done to be punished like that? You're just someone sitting in the corner. They will come for your ass. Like, these guys sweat 24/7. It's like they're on fucking oxy and they've already drunk like 5 fucking white monsters. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, what is going on in your life? I want to know. And the only way you can deal with these guys is if you're actually playing scout yourself. You want to get spy and kill them? Yeah, good luck. You want to headshot them with sniper? That's not gonna happen. Medic, good luck as well. NG, I guess if you have a level Sentry 3 around without it being destroyed the first moment a demo man or a soldier sees that, okay, I guess. Heavy, yes, I could play heavy and kill that pest of a scout by playing heavy, but why should I play heavy? It's just one step lower than Scout in terms of rage bait, and I only played Demo Knight on Demoman because he's fucking OP. There's no way I'm getting near that Scout. Then there's Pyro. Okay, I guess maybe you could burn him with Pyro if you're lucky enough. What if they just start running backwards? You're not gonna cut them up. Yes, I've killed some pasty Scouts in the past with Soldier, but then what is left? Scout. The best way to counter Scout is Scout. And I'm guessing that these motherfuckers are actively going for a 1v1 Scout situation, which is therefore why they're rage baiting, but I'm not gonna stoop that low. As a closure for this video, never played heavy on any casual mats. I've only played once because things were getting really desperate. I scored with heavy 19 points in one life, higher than every other class on my records of 18 points. God knows how I did that, but I did. Just for you to understand how heavy is the peak tier of rage baiting. Yeah, anyways, that's it. I don't think I have anything else to add here. I'm probably gonna make another video about some other types of players that really piss me off, but you know, that's just it for now. Thank you guys for watching and see you on the next one.